All right, so we got the man of the hour, or well, woman of the hour, which is Nancy Pelosi. All right, so right now, as of recording right now at 11 p.m., it's official. Nancy Pelosi actually stepped foot into Taiwan. And of course, if you're wondering why this actually all is important of any sort, it actually goes back to last week. So when Biden and when Biden had a meeting with Xi Jinping, which is the president of China, they actually had the whole entire speech about how the whole entire Taiwan and China situation is going to be going about. And of course, if I'm not sure if you guys can remember, about like 3 months ago, during the whole, I think it's about 2 to 3 months ago, when they actually have a situation about whole, China wanting to actually take back Taiwan. And then they want to unify, have the whole one China policy. And of course, US didn't really like it. Okay, I'm not sure why US think that they really have a say in this kind of thing. But hey, this is all politics and I don't really want to get too much into it. So let's just get into the nitty gritty of the things, okay? So what happened last week was, during the meeting itself, Biden basically said that, we will send Nancy Pelosi over, which is possibly the third highest, right behind your president and vice president in terms of the government placement. We are going to be sending Pelosi over for a government duty at Taiwan. And of course, China isn't really liking the sound of that, because China feels that, that way you are kind of defying my one China policy. Okay. And because of that, of course, China is kind of, looking at it and just say, China actually even cited some very, very interesting threat. Okay, of course, China said that, if you actually continue doing this, you're playing with fire. Whoever who's playing with fire is going to get burnt. Of course, I'm not sure how big of a threat that's going to be. And just yesterday alone, China has already prepared a lot of their armored vehicles, tanks, some of the aircrafts preparing to fly over to Taiwan. Okay, and of course, these are all so-called masked over by training. Okay, of course, training. They do call it, just scheduled training for the troops and such. And I think there are some Taiwanese who really wants US to come and help out with this entire situation. I'm not sure if everyone, I'm not sure if this is a mutual thing, because I don't think it's the entirety of Taiwan that really wants to get out of China either, which is why even right now, there's like riots forming outside of Nancy Pelosi's hotel as it is. So, with this whole entire situation going down, of course, China is already talking about how they are going to not hold back against Taiwan, and possibly even not holding back against US, and that's going to be the main worry. Okay, because we can actually draw comparison to the Russia-Ukraine situation. So back when Russia-Ukraine, the whole entire war started on the 24th of February. Okay, when that actually happened, US basically stepped up to say, we are going to be helping, but we're not going to be helping by sending our troops over to Ukraine to fight the war for you guys. Okay, but however, what we are able to do is send over ammunition, send over weapons and such. Okay, and I think that, of course, with the faux pas that our Mr. President Biden actually made on live television, saying that we will defend Taiwan, afterwards it was actually being changed up on the record, saying that they are just going to be supplying ammunition and weapons over to Taiwan for them to continue their fight with China if they wish to do so. Okay, so of course, if we start to draw this sort of comparison, I think that US intends to take the same stance against China with what they're actually doing against Russia with the whole Ukraine situation as well. I do think that that's highly possible of what we're going to be seeing over at the Taiwan situation. However, we have to also take into consideration, because right now, even China, just days ago, they have already started suspending food supply over to Taiwan. They're starting to bottleneck a lot of the different supplies that Taiwan actually, unfortunately, would need to depend on China for. Okay, and of course, if this just continues that way, then I'm pretty sure that Taiwan eventually would need help. Of course, there are a lot of people who are expecting this to be a long, drawn-out war. I personally don't think that this is going to be turning out into much of a war, simply because if China ultimately wants a one China policy, I don't think that there's going to be a full-out war. I don't think there's going to be any sort of liberation happening. I don't think it's going to be like how Ukraine and Russia did it. Okay. However, I do think that China is going to be a lot more tactical about this entire thing. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't think that they're just going to start, shooting up the coastal areas and just slowly taking it bit by bit from the offshores in. I don't think that's going to be how it is. Most likely, China is going to just start by shooting some coastal shots by missing a lot of people. Okay. And that way kind of serve as a warning to Taiwan that, if you guys do not get if you guys do not just stop thinking that the US is going to help you guys, this is going to get serious. I think that's what China wants to do. I don't think China wants to go all the way in. I think that there's too much merits for Taiwan for them to completely just destroy Taiwan. So yeah, ultimately I do think that this is not going to escalate all the way to a war. Maybe an invasion-esque thing. I don't see this being something that's going to be higher than what we already seen in Russia, Ukraine. And even then, if you actually take it in a historical point of view, it's not even that big of a deal. So, yeah, I mean, that's personally just my own opinion. I'm not sure what's going to be happening. Of course, if something were to actually happen, if this story actually do continue to progress even more, I would do more progress video on it. But yeah, surprisingly, Pelosi is the one that's going to be here in Taiwan. So they're going to be staying in Taipei for one night, basically. And afterwards, I'm pretty sure that they're going to be going through with all the officials, with all the government officials to see what they can actually do with this, how they're going to strengthen their defenses and such. I'm not sure how is that going to go. So I think by tomorrow or the day after, we are probably going to have more information. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for the entire Pelosi going into Taiwan. It's quite a rush video, not gonna lie, because I was actually expecting Pelosi not to show up. And I had to scrap the whole entire video because I just wanted to wait till Pelosi actually either show up or not show up before I actually make this video. So yeah, basically that's kind of it. Kind of interesting, after 25 years, having such a high-ranking U.S. government official stepping into Taiwan after so long. So pretty interesting. But anyway, that's all I have for this video. If you enjoyed this sort of content, remember to subscribe and like to this video. And of course, go down to my description box down below because right now Webull is giving you guys free money. Okay, I'm very, very happy that they actually reached out to me to collaborate. So go down and use my link, deposit some money. And then afterwards, you just get free money. It's as simple as that. And if you're not sure how to do any of those things, just DM me at Ong House over here on Instagram or on Twitter, or even just drop a comment down below. But anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.